It wasn't easy, but we survived, and
now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah. Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me.
How did Muck go from almost killing Jill to now traveling with her? So the thing was, is we were told to kill the Jin Cherokee or whatever she is. And we beat her down, and then when he got close, he finally recognized her, and he's like, oh no, this is Jill. Wait, hold on, shoot, I know her. And then he betrayed his comrades and fought them to keep her alive. And then some people helped him nurse her back to health, and she woke up, and he's like, yo, it's me, Clive, your childhood friend. Really sorry about that fight. And she's like, holy crap, you're alive. And then they reminisced, and now she's traveling with him.
So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
yes, of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please, there is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard.
He doesn't know that he died.
Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later.
He's like, sorry about killing your husband. Honestly, it feels like his main problem is a psychological one. He doesn't see him and Ifrit as two separate beings. Like, I see it as, like,
sure?
He's a person, and Ifrit occasionally takes over and makes his body do things he doesn't want to do. But he sees it as, like, he lost control and killed these people close to him.
You don't want to sleep inside.
I can't. Not after what I did.
Kind of like Hulk? Yes.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
"13 years of killing. 13 years. Without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning.
Good voice acting.
But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same.
Why aren't you dead?
When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
So for those who weren't here before, because I see a few confused folks in chat, she's got like ice powers. Like she can channel this ice goddess thing. And some people found out, and basically they would just walk up to her with like kids and be like, hey, we're going to slit this kid's neck if you don't fight for our army. And they basically just kept, you know, threatening to kill hostages in front of her to make her attack their enemies, and they basically used her like a living weapon. The Ice Lady Shiva? Okay, Shiva then.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
Smooch? She gave him the chance.
We should get some rest.
He didn't lean in.
Right.
He's just like, what are you doing?
Good night, Clive. Sleep well.
She's like, do you want to love me? And he's like, I only love justice.
Thank you, Lady Hannah. Perhaps now people will not flee.
Imagine they did the smooch and it says press V to dodge. Cinematic dodge.
Sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
What the heck?
Oh, before
That
Elwyn
V-neck,
became
though.
Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at
My
all.
sword changed?
It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times.
Before you killed my husband.
Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
Invictus, Metian Cross, Metian Bonds. Character appearance. You can now change the outward appearance of Clive and his allies. Access the Hideaway's Arret Stone to try this new feature. Well, I can't just do it for my inventory?
Follow the road to the north. You should take...
Okay, the sword is an upgrade. The belt is an upgrade. The bonds are an upgrade. Okay, so it's all our gear
It's
got
all the way to
replaced.
Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
You unlock transmog? Yeah. It's weird to me it's not in your inventory, because apparently your gear doesn't change when you change equipment. Man, imagine if right here at this merchant you got better stuff.
Oh, I won't say no. Got anything else for me? Oh, well, he won't say. No.
We're now 10 hours in and we just learned how to change clothes. Yep.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes.
No one helps in the land dressed
garments
this
Hannah
ridiculous.
was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers?
My bearers.
Why did it fade to black there? They could have just kept talking.
Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families.
Fade to black.
When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to
They
return
would have high
to.
draft.
Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me.
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house. And still
You get
consider
dudes.
the Rosfields their
Send
masters.
dudes!
I'm no one's master.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how
What's
are we
anymore?
gonna, what are they gonna do with me unless they could fight?
They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
Send them to the mines?
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
Quest accepted. Back in the day.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer. He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
I just realized she has a glove on one arm.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travelers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalifian. I was born and raised down Market Street. I never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. And I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Okay. Talk to this guy. All right.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Viceroy stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the puff to stray too far.
The puff.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
I just realized he's sweeping dirt. This is like a military punishment.
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with him.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
I'm sorry, Jill. For making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Troubled youth.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself.
Fade to black. See, why? Why? This is like they're just like trying to inflate time because it's a filler episode.
Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
It would have taken less time for her to just, you know, audibly
he hasn't
say,
wandered into trouble.
the mayor sent us to help.
Let's just concentrate on finding him. sign. Could he have strayed even further?
Three pinches of magical ash. That ash.
Look. There's someone over there.
It might be him. We should hurry.
He's gonna jump!
Company.
Of course.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
Get him, boy! Sick of Torgal! There, boy!
Organ. Now those angry dogs?
Sick of Torgal! Get the boy! We've got one! Stay down! You know what to do, boy. There, boy!
Why are the wasps so big? Australia. Game takes place in Australia. And this guy didn't hear us just fighting behind him? The slashes, the screaming, the get 'em boys?
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered.
This reminds me of Ghosts of Tsushima when you get your dad's armor and everyone's like, oh my god, it's back, he's back, it's him.
You'll be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition. One which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
We just sentenced this guy to die in that little town.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness.
Guys,
And
look at
now
me,
that
I'm so
light
curvy!
burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course. But it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Muck, is it okay if I DM you something on Discord? Yeah, or on Twitch. Either one is fine, because I see that you're on Twitch. Discord, I get a lot of spam, so I will try to watch out for it, but if I don't respond, then DM me on Twitch. Let's see, what was this? Did you get the DLC also? I don't think I bought a DLC, no.
Really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord,
Anon.
my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
It's it on Twitch. Huh? Yeah, no, that's not normal. Yeah, chat, he whispered me, it just says, you suck. No, I'm just kidding, he didn't do that. No, that's weird. That's not something we support. If you can take a screenshot of that and send it to me on Discord, after all, it's probably a bot. We'll take care of it. And sorry about that, thank you. Yeah, it's not the first time and it won't be the last. I mean, it's nothing really secretive, chat. Basically, you know, he's on our Discord, and someone from our Discord whispered him trying to, like, do bot stuff, and, they had to be removed. That's it.
The Deadlands are aptly named.
I didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing.
Holy cow, dude, it's
Night
literally
is
right
eating
beyond the
ether from
door.
the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
We won't be able to use any magic here.
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the lad's life force.
Yeah, I can't shoot fireballs.
Problems are all that's left.
I thought our power came from the monsters
hardly
inside us,
imagine what
though,
this
not
place used to
from,
look
like,
like
the
before the
ether,
Blight
like
took it.
the...
I remember.
The
It was
Branded
beautiful.
guys. I guess they both need mana. Send the screenshots? Okay, thank you.
There it is. Phoenix Gate. Where it all went wrong.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth.
Explore the ruins of Phoenix Gate. Okay. The cutscenes in FF14 are so well done. Dude, sometimes they're so long, though, I forget that I'm playing a game, and all of a sudden it's like, press V to dodge, and I'm like, ah! And I have to, like, slap the keyboard, because I'm just, like, too relaxed. It's like a movie with some game moments.
It's almost as if time had stood still.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. It's just as I left it.